Greetings, beautiful people. What up, y'all? It is Sanchia Divine, your spiritual BFF. Okay, and I am just checking in on y'all, all right? Because listen, all right, I needed somebody to check in on me last weekend or this weekend that just passed. Okay. So thank God I had a few people, all right, that were able to check on me because when I tell y'all, all right, November has started off with a bang. November is here, all right, and November has made its entrance, all right, and it's like, look, I'm not here to play with y'all, all right. So first, on November 4th, we had Mars enter the sign of Sagittarius, okay? So we know Mars is the action, the aggression, the passion behind everything that we're doing. Mars brings the fuel, okay? The energy, all right? Mars is energy, so Mars brings energy to whatever. So Mars being in Sagittarius, the sign of higher learning, the sign of the philosophers, okay? The sign of long distance travel and, everything that is philosophical, wisdom, okay, higher knowledge, learning, all right. So yeah, I mean, it's all about the philosophers. You would find like priests are ruled by the sign of Sagittarius and things like that, right? Anything that's supposed to bring wisdom, knowledge, understanding on a higher level, right? So yeah, I know all about Sag because my North Node is in Sagittarius, okay? And yeah, I mean, it speaks of everything that I do and who I am, right? So yeah, in the fifth, Sag is in my fifth and sixth house, and I have my North Node in Sagittarius in my sixth house, which is the house of health. But anyway, so yeah. So then we have that. Then we experience the full moon in Taurus, okay, on November 5th. Now that was a big one, okay? It was a super moon, all right? We know Taurus is the sign of grounding, all right? Material possessions, structure, all right? And full moons bring release, okay? It's a time to release, it's a time to let go of any and everything that's not serving, all right? So we had this super powerful full moon in Taurus last week on the 5th, like I said, and yeah. So the sun being in Scorpio, all right, and the moon being in Taurus, all right, gave us a chance, depending on where this play, where this fell in your natal chart or in your personal chart. All right. For me, I have Taurus in the 11th house. So yeah, that full moon fell in my 11th house for me, which was a focus on networking, right? A focus on like friends, right? Actually, the 11th house is the house of friends, network, the people you network with, and the people that you are around, right? Your friend circle, your tribe. Okay, so for me, it was a matter of releasing, all right, letting go of being small or keeping myself small when around others, all right? It was a chance to ground in, or it is an opportunity to ground in my network, okay? My tribe, okay? The people that are here to assist me to expand, okay? The people who are here to help me grow, okay? My true network, okay, my true tribe, okay. So it's a chance to release and let go of any friendships, relationships, okay, partnerships that are not serving my highest good, right? This was a time for me to focus on that and release any friendships, any networking opportunities, any people in my circle, all right, that are not benefiting my growth, okay? So yeah, all right. And for me, it was a personal message from Spirit. It's really time to stop playing small. Spirit has been telling me this for years. And it's like ding, 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 ding. The memo has finally hit, y'all. Okay. I am no longer dimming my light. Okay. To what does it say? To appease others. Okay. Now I am no longer dimming my light to appease others. And it's like, Spirit has been telling me that for the longest, but for some, it just hit me, right? And my next video is gonna be about playing small, okay, and how I've played it small to make others comfortable, or to lighten my, to dim my light, or to shrink, okay, to make other people feel comfortable when I'm not comfortable. Does that make sense? Right. So that's where my next talk is going to be, right? But either way, yeah. So um I absorbed a lot over the weekend, right? I went out on Friday and the energies were just there. Very strong, powerful energies on both sides, because we live in a world of duality. So it was both energies, right, just coming at me, and I just felt the strong energies coming to me, and I really had to shield myself. Like, I literally had to ground, clear my energy, and throw over my shield of protection. Like, yeah, I mean, y'all, I went home and I took a spiritual bath, because that's how much I had to cleanse, okay? And yeah, from that, it was just like, wow. Um, the importance of protecting your energy, the importance, especially when you're an empath, or when you're the type of person that draws in people's energy, you know, through your aura, through the light that you are shining, right? So your light seems to attract others. Well, it's very important that you keep your protective shield, your energy field, all right, divinely protected. Because yeah, I mean, I was depleted. Okay, when I tell you my energy felt depleted, I felt so drained. So yeah, after doing that, thank God, you know, my husband is the best, because like I was out of it. Like, he really had to really take the reins this weekend and do everything that we needed to do, as far as to keep our household going, right? Because I had to rejuvenate. I had to replenish my energy. We went out Friday night, we went out Saturday, and Sunday it was just like, yeah, I just had to I just had to really take that time to recalibrate and get my energies together. And then I felt a lot of downloads, right? Like, there were a lot of things in my third eye and my vision that were coming through. All right. And I'm like, okay, there's a lot going on. My body, my physical body, as far as that, you know, I had to really massage areas, because just the releasing of things, and then I'm massaging areas and I could feel the pop. I mean, it was a lot. That's why I'm here checking on y'all. Like, how did the full moon, how was the full moon for you guys? Okay, because yeah. All right. And I mean, I'm open. Like I said, I'm here for all of it, okay? But just to let you guys, like, it's important to rest, to have grace with yourself, okay? It's important to find the time to rest your physical body, your mental, emotional, to find yourself in a space and an environment that supports your energy, that supports you, replenishing and rejuvenating, and really taking that time for the self-care. You understand that self-care to really keep, because right now it's so much going on the spiritual realm. It's so much going on the energetic realm, that we need to give our physical bodies the time to, recalibrate, the time to process these new energies, these new downloads that are coming through the planet. All right. So yeah, man. So let me get through this, right? So we also have Venus that's entering Scorpio, or entered Scorpio on November 6th. Okay. Uranus retrogrades back into Taurus on November 7th. Okay. We have Mercury retrograde on November 9th. All right, I'm going to talk some more about that later in another video. But yeah, be ready for this Mercury retrograde November 9th. We already know about that. All right, so I'm going to talk to y'all soon. Love you. And I'm going to do some more dates in my following videos. All right, y'all. See y'all soon.